episode 116. Thank you all for listening to episode 115, Nut Sanity, the Dunk of Death. I am Gary, here with my co-hosts,
Parrot Nelson.
And...
It's me, JB on the Twitter.
JB on the Twitter, and Parrot Nelson. No ganja tonight, Parrot?
No, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, the first and primary sponsor of Over the Line Sports Podcast. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Lawn Care. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas. And not. It didn't stick.
Well, that's not
But
cool.
I saw where it hit.
We're in America.
No, we were in Canada. Canada. Serves the Toledo and surrounding area, and not Pagwa, Ontario, Canada. Pagwa, Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Sean. Thank you to Tim at Verizon. Verizon is a true technology business partner who helps local businesses deploy technologies that can positively impact operations and increase revenue for the company, man.
Oh, yeah!
Get in touch with a sales rep in your area. Go to Verizon.com. Thank you to Cassandra at PNC. Visit her at the White House branch or give her a call, 419-877-0634. She can help with all of your banking needs, whether it be loans, personal banking, or credit cards. She is there to help. Check her out. Also, thank you to Steve at Savage & Associates. They can help with all of your financial needs, even insurances. Check them out, Steve at Savage & Associates. If he does not know, he will lead you into somebody in that company that specifically can help with your needs.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Wayne. And thank you to Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. If you are a parrot looking for a date and looking for a serious relationship,
he will find you another parrot.
He will find you another parrot.
That can sing and dance.
Dance parrot.
Go ahead. We're waiting.
Okay, apparently we have a circus parrot.
Yeah, good thing we don't have video. Oh, man.
Speaking of video, well, not really video, are we going to take that offer up on JoJo's and do that recording there one day?
Oh, yeah. I asked her if we could record at JoJo's. She said yes. She's like, it could be noisy. I'm like, I need that. I want people to sound like they're there for us.
Yes. The crowd's going to go crazy
there.
So,
random topic of the day. Who's got a random topic? I didn't put any notes in here for random topic of the day. We usually have a random topic. Give me a random topic.
All right.
Farms.
What?
Farms.
What about farms? That was actually what I thought about.
Yeah, like anything about farms, like farm tour, like prepper, like everything they got to do to make.
I can barely hear you.
Said farm tour, everything they got to do to make this stuff happen. We're about to leave for farm tour, so why not?
So what do they do on these farm tours?
Well, they got to cut the fields. They got to have. They got to set up the stage. All the vendors have to mosey in all their trucks and trailers, and just like we do. We got to battle through all the mud.
Uh-huh. I'm hoping it's not going to rain. That makes it so freaking miserable.
It is miserable. At least maybe the farms that we are on will have wood chips.
Yeah.
If we need them to put them in front.
Yeah.
We need them. Got our hiking boots.
Yeah. I'm wondering. I'm just hoping it's not like a pig farm, because those have a nice smell to them too. So I wonder how they go about selecting these farms even too.
Pig shit. Well, they contact him probably and then say, "Hey, you got a field so we can have a concert? Sure,
yeah.
We'll pay you. Great, because Bayer is the sponsor of the show, and we've got monsters, so we'll get some monsters."
Yeah. I think what's interesting about farms, too, you don't think of too much, is all the runoff that comes from all the animal waste that comes there.
Absolutely.
Where I'm originally from, St. Mary's, Ohio, the lake has all the issues because in Mercer County, where the watershed comes from, that is like the number 1 or number 2 dairy producer in the state.
Really?
So all that manure runoff runs into the lake, and unfortunately, that lake also has the problem that it's kind of a cesspool. It was built as a canal feeder, so all the water dumps there. It used to be a giant swamp, so they dug it out deeper, and the water just sits there. So
it's slowly becoming a swamp.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, it's just the worst case scenario that all this nitrogen and all this runoff from the farms just sits there and builds and builds and builds, so all the algae comes there to eat it all off.
So is that why it's so green?
Yes. Yeah, it's, I think that's a part of it too. So it's been like that since the 70s, honestly. So I think it's just part of it. We're more aware of it now. But I do like how they say you're not supposed to have contact with the water, prolonged contact. You can touch
swim in that shit. Come out with a third eye.
Yes, yeah.
I could use the third eye, to be honest.
You probably could.
My right eye is damn near blind.
Yeah,
anyway.
I could see. It's like you have it's so thick.
Yeah.
I can see it from
three
here.
Times this,
It looks like a magnifying glass, honestly.
It really is.
Yes. So is your vision getting worse then too?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
been so let's put it this way. It's been bad since I can remember. My earliest memories, it was me. I always had.
Do you feel like he's talking out of the mic?
I'm not.
Hey,
I'm right.
do you have my vision and my speech is bad too?
I'm right here.
Now you're there.
Is this better?
Yes.
Well, Bear had his mic messed up.
You didn't have it messed up. It's at his height. I can't help. You're 6'9".
Okay, I'll get down to Bear's height.
6'9".
All right, but anyway, ever since
3'9" with a 10-foot dick.
Ever since I can, my earliest memory was me. I have to wear an eye patch on my left eye to help strengthen my right eye.
No, wait, are you serious?
I swear to God.
That's perfect for a parrot and a pirate.
Did you go to school and say shiver me timber?
Oh hell no, I didn't take that to school.
No?
I remember having to wear it at church though all the time. That was awful.
Really?
It's like, dear Lord, can you help me with my vision? Did you call? What's that guy's name in Houston?
Oh gosh, Joel Osteen?
Yeah. Did you go to him? Did you pray to him? Did you give him money, help him build a bigger house?
Only a little.
So I'm curious. Was it like a was this church like a traditional church or a
Yeah, it was a traditional church, but even more importantly, it was a Thomas the Train eye patch.
That is even better.
That's fantastic.
You sound so sad about it.
Oh, I'm not sad. That was my favorite show. Thomas Choo Choo Train. It's my middle name.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Is that why you got named Thomas?
Your new
Hopefully.
name, dude. I am now calling you JT, and he's JB. You're now JT.
No, he's Parrot.
Parrot Nelson. JT Parrot Nelson.
Ganja Parrot.
JT Parrot Nelson up in the house.
JT Parrot, like JT Barrett.
Ooh, I like that. I'll take JT Parrot. I'll take JT Parrot.
You're not as cool as JT Barrett, though.
You're right. I'm better.
Yeah, you're not as cool.
Is JT even playing in the NFL right now?
No.
Yeah, and I thought the Saints just signed him again.
Maybe.
Gary, come on. Why are you always answering so definitively?
No.
You don't know shit, Gary.
You guys don't know shit. So anyway.
You don't know shit about shit.
Your mom doesn't know shit.
What are we in 5th grade?
Yeah. Hi, I'm in 5th grade. My
name's Frank.
The Tank.
I like Funko Pops. Like, they have a cool one, the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh gosh, this is sad.
They do, see? Kool-Aid Man, Funko Pop.
What the hell were you looking up? Gosh dang it.
I'm on Facebook.
How did you get... You're looking at Facebook? We're trying to do a show here, Gary.
I can multitask. It's not a problem here. We're still going. I'm trying to go on
Not when he's talking to you. If you're talking to him.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm focused on what
Oh, yeah. I saw him on a phone call. He muted half the time so he could talk to me. The other person he was talking to, as is at work, he was doing this. And, yeah, it was just kind of ridiculous.
Today?
Yeah.
Was it at work? Was I on the phone at work? Oh, after. Oh, yeah, that's no big deal.
Okay.
That was that was after. I know what you're talking about. No, it was that was definitely after work. And yes, I was on the phone, and she just kept talking, so I muted it so I could hear what you had to say.
Yes.
And then she kept talking.
And then she kept on talking, and then
But I didn't remember everything she said, so you got to give me credit because when I'm paying attention to both, I know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah. But she doesn't know that. She thinks she's getting 100% of your attention at that time, Gary. So.
Yeah, well, I wasn't getting 100% of hers either, so it's okay. She was like killing frogs or some shit.
Killing frogs? Who the hell are you talking to?
Frog killer. And actually, I think they jumped in a pool. Is this thing dead? I saw the red light. Yeah.
The red light.
Gotta charge it.
Got to charge the vape.
You know
hey, I heard this killed 9 people.
Yeah, the THC ones did.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Really?
That's so.
Yeah, can you explain this? We're going from farms to this. I want to know what happened with this because you know.
So basically, people make these THC cartridges that go on the vapes, and that's what the problem was. People are using those fake ones that people are putting something in. I don't even know what it's called, but I mean, as far as Like, people are filling Juul pods up with the THC like liquids and stuff.
Which is absolutely stupid.
Right. It's just like the Tide Pod bullshit. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, go to the store and spend $18 and get your Juul pods.
Well, I think this makes more sense to me than Tide Pods.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? There's so much more stuff in this country that's way worse than this, and this is what they focus on.
I just got distracted, and I have to fuck your Juul pod.
All right.
Because this is more important. We're going to have to... Guess what comes on at 10 o'clock? This is important. This is very important. We might have to cancel the show.
Yep, we're done.
Bye.
We're going to talk... We got 18 minutes to finish the show. 10 minutes in. Always Sunny premieres at 10 o'clock.
What? Dude, I have YouTube TV. We can just tape it on there.
I think I taped it on mine.
I have Hulu TV as well.
Yeah.
What?
You need to watch shit live. You're going to watch commercials.
Wait.
Where's my remote?
We're serious. It's Always Sunny premieres tonight.
Yes. And we're going to watch Jeff Dunham.
Hey, can we get a...
Oh, my goodness. That
Can
sounded
we
wet.
get Hobbs and...
Did you shit your pants? Jesus.
Can we get Hobbs and Shaw on there?
Probably not. What the? Did you just shit your pants? I can't even get over that. What the fuck just happened?
There's a cloud. It's growing bigger.
Dude, it's so bad.
Dude, okay, so I had spicy nugs for lunch today.
Oh, God.
I had chili for dinner last night.
Dude, we have a 6-hour car ride. Not cool.
And I'm definitely getting some taquitos from Speedway.
I'm going to get some taquitos, and then I'm going to get some more pizza, and then I'm going to get some corn nuts and some pork rinds, and I'm going to keep eating, and I'm going to shit my pants in Gary's truck.
And then I'm going to be in the bathroom the whole time we're working for like an hour.
And then I'm going to have 14 monsters, and then Gary's going to have to drive an hour in, because that's how I roll.
I'm going to be shaking. My heart's going to be going...
Hey, that happened one time, you fucking ass cunt. How many times have I driven through the night? How many times have I driven through the night and let you guys sleep? It was one time, you dickheads.
Dude, but it's the one time that I was exhausted.
Hey,
I thought I was going to die.
It was the one time I was exhausted, too. I did die. I did die.
Don't let down Luke Bryan, all right?
Hey, look it's already recording, so we'll have it on the road.
Gang gets romantic. Ooh.
All right.
Mac concocts a scheme to attract single women to rent Dennis's bedroom. I love it.
I thought we were going to talk about wrestling.
Oh yeah, this is the Shawn Michaels tribute show.
Yes.
Shawn.
Don't you have a Twitter question that comes first?
Michael Shawn Hickenbottom. Yeah, that's the first thing we're doing.
That's right.
Justin on the Twitter. What do we got?
All right. So, with the AEW show coming up here, I thought we'd go with this one.
Oh, that starts next week.
Yes, it does.
Next Wednesday.
I got
Shit.
that set on my DVR.
We're watching that on Wednesday.
All right. So, who will be Jericho's mystery partners on the premiere night?
LAX.
LAX, you think?
I'm sticking with LAX.
That's Santana and Ortiz from Impact Wrestling?
Yes, I think they're going to do it. They came in at the last pay-per-view. I think they're going to be the mystery partner. I said it before they even showed up, and I think I'm sticking with it. They're going to be the mystery partners.
Yeah. I could see the Dark Order showing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. That's a good one.
Because especially with when Jericho at Fyter Fest, when he attacked Hangman Page, he dressed up as a minion, one of their followers. So that could be some seeds, since they like to like continuity, unlike some other promotions, and do that too. I think one way off the wall one, could be Crime Time.
Dude, JTG?
And Big Shad and Shad Gaspar.
Yeah, dude, that would be good.
Yeah. Well,
I know another one that came up was if Big Cass and Enzo possibly, but Big Cass just got into some trouble.
Yes,
for instigating some shit.
Yeah, I see he was using alcohol and showed up to a show and got in a fight in the back of it. And yeah, it was not good for him. So I hope he gets his shit together though, because that's it sounds like he's had like a mental breakdown, really, even too. So it's mental health's nothing to be joked about, and I hope we can move forward for sure. So I'm with you though. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be LAX too. I wish they would have kept it to be a surprise for that first night, then, and not kind of had them show up at the other show. But hey, we'll take it though.
So, excuse me, AEW's, we know the name, AEW Dynamite, right?
Right. I don't know why
Wednesday Night Dynamite.
There was no reason for them to do that. It's like if they had two shows, Kind of like how WCW had Nitro and Thunder.
Yep.
There's just I don't get why they had to put a name on it even.
So we have some of the matches for that. So we've got Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara is one match.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing I liked about that too, they've said if Sammy would win, that could change the title match at one of their upcoming pay-per-views. So they're really
Jericho, right?
Yeah,
and Cody.
Yeah, because they're really sticking with that winning matters.
Right.
So they really appreciate that, and they're kind of sitting there dangling out there, and it's cool too because I think some of the storylines I've seen is Cody is I said, hey, that Sammy he's up and coming. He's He's next, and he's just putting. Saying, hey, no, I'm now, kind of thing, too. So I like that the storylines are kind of going with there, too.
Yep. And, we've got the AEW Women's Championship, Nyla Rose and Riho. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Jericho and Mystery Partners.
That Nyla Rose, I really like how they're doing that because even on the show, they don't mention anything that she's transgender.
Right.
It's a really, I like that approach they're taking. And because I didn't even know until I just happened to be looking around online. And of course, there's all kinds of trolls on Twitter about it.
Always.
But yeah, it's really cool how inclusive they're being. Appreciate that.
Yep. You've got MJF, who is probably the best heel in the business.
Oh, of course, yes.
Against Brandon Cutler.
Yes, and I like some of the Twitter things. Have you seen anything about that, Gary? All right, so MJF came out and said, I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. And again, Brandon Cutler's like, I do play Dungeons and Dragons. So there's all kinds of people online. If you look at MJF's Twitter, it's like railing on him how much they love Dungeons and Dragons and how good looking they are, even how surprising that is. So
MJF, Jesus.
Yes, yeah, he's solid, 100%. And I like every interview he gives. He's in character.
He always is.
Yeah,
it's great.
Very solid.
Hangman Page is fighting Pac. That'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be a very good match, honestly.
We know we know that there's going to be Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose, is going to make an appearance. He's not going to wrestle, as we know, but he's going to make an appearance. And there's been some buzz on some potential debuts. Like I said, I think it's going to be LAX. A lot of people want to see CM Punk because they're in Chicago, right?
Yeah. I don't see that.
Are they in Chicago first?
Their last no.
The pay-per-view is in Chicago.
It was in DC, I believe.
The first show is in DC. You're absolutely correct. So moving on, we will talk about a little bit about Raw and SmackDown. Not much. I mean, Seth Rollins and Strowman fought to a no contest. Was a good match. Viking Raiders beat Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Here's the thing that got me. Rey Mysterio was at the Vikings and Raiders game. Why not have the Viking Raiders at the Vikings-Raiders game?
That would just make sense, Gary. That's something WWE doesn't believe in.
Right.
Yeah.
Rusev beat EC3. Sasha Banks beat Nikki Cross. Miz, he did announce in a backstage segment with the Street Profits that he'll be hosting a special edition of Miz TV because the season premiere of Monday Night Raw is tomorrow because it's Sunday when we're releasing this.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair are going to be on.
Nice. And then you said it was Strowman and the title holder that were the main event on Raw. And then after there, The Fiend came in.
Yep, and he kind of toyed with both.
Yes.
So it was good.
Yeah, I like how they kind of did that, too, because it was definitely... Strowman actually got up after getting the mandible claw and kind of tried to attack him, even. But it was funny because the other guy's like hiding in the corner. Like he's scared almost, too. So,
Seth?
Yes, it was some good storytelling, I felt, that, hey, what's going to go with this for next week now? Because can the title holder be scared like that? Can Seth continue to be scared like that? And so, like, neither... I don't think anybody really lost that much.
No.
Yeah, so.
And Lacey Evans beat Ember Moon, and then the 24/7 title, Carmella actually pinned R-Truth.
Yes. Yeah.
And so then you go to SmackDown. You had the four horsewomen. Their beef with each other escalated. So Sasha Banks and Bayley beat Carmella and Charlotte Flair in a via submission. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan have an alliance now. Eric Rowan beat Daniel Bryan in a match. Luke Harper came out and did some things, and then Roman came out, and, this is going to be a tag match, as you can see the writing on the wall.
Yay.
Small face turn for Daniel Bryan. There was an interview with Kofi Kingston, so he's going to fight Brock Lesnar on SmackDown.
Gosh,
right next week. So
he's going to get annihilated.
So they're doing the draft next week too. So I think Kofi or whomever's going to SmackDown because they got to push SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Fox wants ratings, so Brock's probably going to be champ, win it, be on SmackDown, and then because that's a heavyweight title. Well, he already has that on SmackDown, so he'll lose it probably. Yeah. And then the other one.
When they're doing the draft too, are they drafting people to NXT at all too?
Possibly. I don't think to NXT, but it's very. I can see that happening.
Yeah,
because it's on. I think SmackDown next Friday, and then the following. So what day is that? The 4th, October 4th, and then the 5th, 6th, 7th, October 7th Raw. I think is the rest of the draft.
I got you. Yeah, I can definitely see that because it would be interesting because I wonder what they're going to do with Kevin Owens too. He started out so hot in the Shane McMahon story, and they've ended it so badly.
Well, they're going to fight now. Again, basically, one of them's leaving if they lose, is what's going to happen. Shane's either leaving or Kevin Owens is leaving.
Yeah, it was funny because Kevin Owens put a tweet out there, and it was he had 3 numbers, and it was the numbers of NXT in the alphabet. So I kind of wonder, is he going to be going there?
KO?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a... Very possible. I could see him going there. That'd be great for that show, especially on USA. Make him the champ there, but I still think Velveteen Dream needs to be pushed more there. Still the guy.
Yeah. Well, I think KO would be good for those guys in that arena too, just to kind of see a true professional, see him like a non-typical huge big guy, and see him be a wrestler's wrestler, and kind of give those guys some good because they're going to be going up against AEW too on Wednesdays.
Right.
So they're going to have to pull on numbers.
Got to have something. Got to have something to go with.
Yeah. I loved what Kenny Omega's been saying about that too. He's getting a lot of heat about that because he's been calling out how NXT is developmental and anybody on there would be opening for the AEW show too. So.
Yeah. Very possible.
Yeah. So.
Shinsuke beat Ali with the Kinshasa, and he got him with a Kinshasa, right?
Yeah, sounds right.
Kind of interference from Sami Zayn. It was interference too, but no disqualification. New Day beat Team B, or the B team. Kabuki Warriors beat Fire and Desire, so Kairi Sane hit the elbow drop on Mandy Rose, and then the whole Shane McMahon thing we already talked about. So, and then Chad Gable beat Mike Kanellis, which I don't know about Chad Gable. I don't know how to feel about him.
He's got ups and downs, I think Baron Corbin made him look so good, and he's definitely got a pop right now. But I think that just comes back to how good of a heel Baron Corbin is. I think he doesn't get enough cred. He's easy to hate on, but he makes people look good.
I agree. So, here we go. I just told Jeremy we are ready when he is ready because we're going to have the Shawn Michaels segment of the show.
Gosh, he's probably drooling to listen to that.
Yeah, once we finally get to it. How many minutes are we in now?
Really? Come on, dude. Who invited you?
Here's my notepad.
23 minutes in already. How, man, spilling everything.
I didn't spill shit.
They're going to find you in that box.
He said, first of all, he was shouting honky tonk man last week. Oh, when we did the man part of the show.
Oh, I was yelling Birdman. Do you remember Birdman?
No.
Oh.
I know it's a movie.
Nah, Birdman is with an actual wrestler too. He had like a parrot. Came out in the 80s. Look it up, man.
He has 6 questions this week for the special HBK episode. And he said one man gang. Damn it.
Yeah,
Good one.
6, oh my. I'm definitely not. Justin's going to pass me.
First, is Parrot Nelson there? Yes, he is. Parrot Nelson is in the building.
Dun, dun, dun.
Parrot Nelson in the building. I hope he shits on you. I would love to see Jeremy shit on somebody. It'd be great.
I couldn't see that. He's too of a kind.
Would you fucking stop with that shit? Yeah. Literally?
Dropping shit?
God, I have a show to run here. We're trying to get more listeners, not scare them away.
Yeah.
Viewership's already gone down since you've been back.
Oh, thanks, asshole.
I can smell it.
We're going to bring the original stat.
He has a bonus question just so he can get a point.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I like it.
Here we go. Are we ready?
Ready.
Are we ready? Yeah. Oh, shit. Here we go. Which superstar's real name is Dylan Mark Postal?
Gosh.
Sucks I don't get points for this. What do you got?
Rey Mysterio.
Well, his real name is Rey Mysterio. But
I'm going to go Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. And I am going to go Hornswoggle.
I like that one.
You know it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it's Hornswoggle.
Yes. Do you know anybody's name under 2 feet tall?
Anybody's name under 2 feet tall.
You automatically know everyone's name. It's your superpower.
Yeah. I'm Mark.
Hey! Hi, Mark! I know all about you. How do you know me, man?
He's typing. He's still typing. Hornswoggle. That better be Parrot Nelson that got it. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, 6 HBK questions coming up.
Uh-oh.
Fire away. True or false? Sean and Jeremy are going to realize this because Stat Parrot already gave this, so I'm going to let Stat Parrot answer this. True or false? Sean tested positive for steroids and was suspended while in WWE. Parrot?
That is absolutely true.
Yep, that's true.
Absolutely true. And let's see what Jeremy has to say. That is a good question. And I'm glad that Parrot actually knows the answer to that one.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah.
Thank you to the Google.
I just would have assumed any wrestler in the 90s would have tested positive, honestly.
Back in the early 90s, he was suspended for 6 weeks. You didn't give us that. He denies he ever took them and actually listed all the drugs he took to McMahon, but said he never took steroids. He said to suspend him for all the other stuff he put in his body, but he never did steroids. He said they'll get harder, but this should still be easy. Who originally performed the greatest entrance of all time, Sexy Boy?
Ooh. Who originally performed the song?
Yep.
Marty Jannetty.
Who do you got?
No clue. I'm going to go with Ric Flair.
No, it's Sherry Martel. Come on. Sister Sherry. He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy!
Yeah, I just remember him saying
He's not your boy type. Boy type. The sensational one, Sister Sherry. He loves Sherry. So, 3-0 right now. Where's Bear, motherfucker?
Yeah, he would have
Could be catching up. He wouldn't have Hornswoggle. I bet you he wouldn't. Next.
You just text him it.
Who trained HBK and appeared in a manager role for him during the mid-90s?
I did actually come across this. He trained at the Texas Wrestling Academy, and
I just saw it, but I forgot it.
yeah,
I know it. I already typed it.
I don't know. Nope.
Jose Lothario.
I said Jose Altuve.
I said Hose B.
Parrot said Jose Altuve.
Did you get that dad joke, by the way?
And Justin said, I'm gonna spell it Jose. Joe's B. Hose B.
There we go. Thank you. Big props to my father-in-law for telling me that joke.
Oh God. Jose Hose B.
Oh.
Fantastic. These are not harder, Jeremy. You better give me some good ones. I'm 4-0 right now. Give me 4 honorary points. You've got what? 1.
So are you tuning up the band at this point? I like how Parrot looks like, what are you guys doing?
Which wrestling promotion did Shawn Michaels wrestle for prior to WWF?
I'm going to say NWA.
NWA?
I think it is NWA.
Now, are you just saying that?
No, I think it is because I swore I saw it on the Google before the show.
Are you sure?
I could be wrong.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely NWA.
Yep.
Well, I'm waiting for him to confirm, but I'm 99% sure it was NWA.
Do you know who owns NWA now?
Is it, God, dude from Smashing Pumpkins?
Yep. I saw they're going to do a live weekly show now, too.
Are they really?
Yes.
I saw Impact just got they bought a station. Now they're going to be on something else.
Yeah, and they're going to be on Access.
It was AWA.
Ah.
Ooh.
All right.
I'm going to contest that because look that up.
I'm on his. Yeah, it says National Wrestling Alliance from 1984 to 85, and Texas All Star Wrestling 85 to 86, and American Wrestling Association from 86 to 87.
Prior to WWF. Oh, he said prior to. Either way, I know that's true too. All right, next. Next to Jeremy.
I'm hoping he asks his real last name.
Hickenbottom.
Damn it. Why do you know this stuff?
Michael Sean Hickenbottom.
Do you just read Wikipedia pages?
Born July 22nd, 1965.
That's sad, Gary.
It is.
Get a life.
Here we go. Which two TV shows did HBK appear on in the 90s?
Ooh.
1 point for each.
TRL. And the other,
non-wrestling shows, of course.
Yeah, so TRL is one of them I'm going to go with. The other one, ER.
Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones.
That all you watched back then?
I was not born till 96, so yeah, that was all I watched in the 90s.
I remember what turned 1990. I remember sitting on my couch specifically, and yeah, that was a very specific moment to me.
Oh, God.
I was only born in 84 though, so not that was that old.
I'm gonna. No, he already gave me the answers. Baywatch and Pacific Blue.
Really?
Nice.
I can say Baywatch, I guess. Pacific Blue. What was that even?
Don't remember.
No idea.
So that was it. Yes, we need King of the Podcast Ring. We still need that. So King of the Podcast Ring is a new segment that usually Jason does, but we don't have any Jason questions today since we are without a Bear Cub. King of the Podcast Ring. So the one time we shot at a nipple target. We played paper football. We had to do the alphabet backwards. So I guess we got this one. Whatever this is going to be.
By the way, Pacific Blue basically looks like another version of that Baywatch.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like this. Here we go.
What are you watching, Gary?
Porn.
Yep.
HBK is known as Mr. WrestleMania. Right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Go back and forth naming opponents he has faced in singles matches during his career at WrestleMania. First one to miss, loses.
All right.
So I shouldn't start.
Okay, I'll start. Undertaker, go.
John Cena.
Very good.
Nice. Ric Flair.
Did he fight him at WrestleMania 24? Right?
Yeah. That was Ric Flair's last match.
It was until TNA.
Yeah.
Bret Hart.
The Undertaker.
He fought him again, yes, so I'll give you that.
Diesel.
Mm-hmm. WrestleMania 11. Chris Jericho.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think so.
Did he fight The Rock?
Let me ask Stat Jeremy before, because I don't think he did fight The Rock. I'm almost positive he did.
All right, so mine, I'd be next one, right?
Yeah.
Paradass, hold on. Let's make sure.
I know who I'm going to do.
Well, we got to make sure that he's in or out.
Well,
I'm most likely out, let's be honest.
I'm pretty sure this happened at WrestleMania. It was one of the...
So, nope. Those two never fought in their careers.
Really?
Ever. So that's a great thing. Sadly, he says sadly.
All right. Razor Ramon.
That was WrestleMania 10.
Mm-hmm. Ladder match.
Razor at... I'm going to just put that in there. WrestleMania 10. See what he comes back with. See if he corrects us, gets us that.
I know it was a ladder match. I don't remember which WrestleMania it was, though. I think you're up here, Bear.
Yes, classic ladder match.
That's right. And I didn't say Scott Hall either. This was before he gained all that weight and started drinking quite heavily.
So, right, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm going to have to go back on this during the different WrestleMania matches. I have to think about it. I have so many answers here. I'm going to go Triple H just to see. I don't know if they ever fought at WrestleMania, though.
You would think so.
You would think, but I don't know.
Anybody part of that clique there?
Right. Come on, Jeremy. Stat Jeremy.
I'm kind of running out of names, but I got to guess.
No, not singles. So you got to get this right, or we continue.
That sucks. I might throw out my guess then.
Because I went first, so we got to keep it going.
Yeah. I am going to say Kane.
Justin has to get right.
And Kane, the brother of destruction.
Come on,
the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. There
Knoxburg.
we go. Knoxburgville, same thing. But I like how it's Knoxville County, though, specifically, not just Knoxville.
He says, "Oh, come on, Justin." Kane. Let's see what he says. Because did he say singles matches? Was he specific? Because I know there was tag matches, but no, darn it.
Fiddlesticks.
All right. I'm going to go with one I do remember is, we can't do tag because there's a few with Jannetty I remember, like when they fought like the Barbarian. So I'm going to tell you, he's like, how many did you guys get? Still going. So how many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that sounds right.
8 so far.
So you're up.
8 so far, I think. I'm pretty sure he fought Tatanka. I'm going to go with that. Let's see what he says.
It's tough because there was a whole era of wrestling I kind of stopped watching.
Yes, Tatanka was one.
Huh.
All right, up to Justin.
All right, here we go.
To JB.
I'm going to go with Batista, the animal.
That's not a bad guess. Bautista. Oh, where the...
Just put Drax. Oh, no. Stat Parrot, I think, fell asleep.
No, I'm still here. I'm just out.
Drax.
So I'm listening.
He's going to take a nap. He's got a long drive. He's migrating this summer.
Batista. This is a good question. Great question. Oh. What? Come on, Jeremy. No, Batista. And then, of course, I was saving this. I thought somebody would get it. Stone Cold. WrestleMania 14.
Yeah, that was another guess of mine, honestly, but I felt Batista might be...
So that's 10. I got that too.
What about Booker T? Did he ever get Booker T? Probably not WrestleMania.
The match that finished off his first half of his career. Who were others? See, I know he had the tag matches with Jannetty.
Is there an Intercontinental title?
Besides Razor? I don't know the other two. Can't remember the other two.
Edge?
Tito Santana was his first. Oh.
Really?
So, see, I thought that was a tag match. Barbarian was one. So Tito Santana, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
That was way before my time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't know any specific Tito Santana matches. I know the name, but I can't even picture him.
And the other one we're missing, Mr. McMahon. Damn it.
Of course, McMahon's taking all the glory again.
McMahon. All right.
Hope he got super kicked.
Hope he got. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
It's a super kick party.
All right. So Shawn Michaels. What we got with Shawn Michaels?
All right. So yeah, I think we talked about that ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, that was what started the ladder matches. There was a few ladder matches before that, but nothing to that level. And what would wrestling be without the ladder match now?
It would be nothing. I mean, well, we wouldn't know anything about it, but it would be unheard of if we saw it today. It'd be like, wait, these guys are going to hop on a ladder?
I know, because if you look, it's of course how they've taken it. If you look at the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers match, where they did crazy, stupid shit. They did like double flips off the top of it, but that all had to start from somewhere, and they all got for that feeling from watching WrestleMania 10 of watching Shawn and Razor just go at it at that match.
That was a great match. And because they had another one before that or after that wasn't, I think it was after that. They were like, you want us to duplicate this? Like, really?
Yeah, no.
So he said he'll leave us with this topic. He's got to run. He's playing 2K and his team is getting impatient. Topic this week involves the greatest HBK match of all time. And in fact, the greatest match of all time, period. I know some talk about this one and put it at the top of the best of the list, but I still think it's criminally underrated, mainly due to Mick Foley's epic Hell in a Cell match. But the first ever Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and HBK, Kane showed up.
Oh, yes, he ripped off the door.
I've seen it like a dozen times, and each time I'm in awe of what I'm watching. Everything from the pile driver onto the steps, Shawn bumping like no other, the cameraman getting beat up, a vicious blade job, the breathtaking climb to the top, the fall off the cage, and yes, that's gotta be Kane! The match had it all. By far my favorite match of all time, Mick Foley versus Undertaker may have had the best spots of all time, but for the actual best match, the first Hell in a Cell was number one. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's solid, but it's so much overshadowed by Mick Foley.
It is.
Jumping off top of there.
If that never happened.
Yeah, right.
That never happened. But unfortunately, and Jeremy is right, that it is so criminally underrated, and it's because it was Kane's debut, and that overshadowed everything.
Yes.
It overshadowed the match and how good the match was because it was such a big deal. First ever Hell in a Cell match. Overshadowed because Kane showed up, and that's what people remember.
Oh, yeah.
But he's absolutely right. The blade job, the pile driver onto the steps, all those bumps Shawn took. Shawn back early in his career was insane.
Yeah, it's definitely young
even later.
Level.
Yeah,
Insane.
even later in his career he was insane in what he did. So, yeah, I agree. Very good match. I don't think it's my favorite match of all time, and I would really have to think about that. In terms of the TLC matches were insane. Those were good to think about, but when you're talking match overall, I mean, unbelievable was that damn Iron Man match between him and Bret Hart, WrestleMania 12. Absolutely insane. 60 minutes, went to overtime.
For it to go that long, too.
That was a big deal then.
Man.
That was huge, and it was at a pay-per-view. They did it. It went to overtime because they were tied.
At WrestleMania even, it would take that much time.
And that's when he came in, and that was in San Antonio, I believe. And he came in, coming down his from the top, like sliding down the line, like into the crowd. Really cool, really good. Shawn debuted in October 10th, 1984, and he retired, years ago at WrestleMania 26, which would have been 8 years ago. However, came out of retirement, fought at Crown Jewel or one of those other ones. Him and Triple H, bald Shawn Michaels and Triple H against Undertaker and Kane. That's when Triple H ripped his arm off.
Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely insane. He's
Tore every muscle.
And you can see Shawn said we're too old for this shit. And but he was still looking good.
Yeah.
And he almost died because Kane missed him. Kane's mask came off. Do you remember that in the match?
Oh,
his whole mask came off, his bald head. You're like, oh my God, this is awful.
Yeah. It's just insane. Because if you look at what Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Match of the Years, just look at all these ones that have Shawn in it. 93 against Marty Jannetty.
Yep.
94 against Razor Ramon.
Yep. That's WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. 95 Diesel. That's 3 years in a row.
WrestleMania again?
Yeah. At WrestleMania Diesel. 96. 4 years in a row.
Bret Hart.
Yep. Iron match. 2004.
Triple H?
Yep, and Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah, the triple threat Chris Benoit one. Yep.
And then 2005, Kurt Angle.
Yep.
2006, Vince McMahon.
Really?
Yes. I'm surprised that he would get that.
He probably carried Vince, though.
Yeah, in a no-holds-barred match, too.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And then 2007, John Cena. on Raw, actually.
Oh, dude. That you know what? I back up. That's my favorite match of all time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I talked about it before. It was the night after he lost to John at WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 3 probably.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
You were there. So it was 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, John won.
John won.
Yep.
Next night on Raw, Shawn won. And so Cena's going to give him the attitude adjustment or FU or whatever. He flips him, and this is an hour-long match. Flips him. So, he's going to flip him, and he flips all the way over onto his feet, super kicks Cena, and just falls on him. And I'm like, that was absolutely fucking insane. Like, and we'll watch that because we're going to watch a segment from WWE Milestones on the championship wins he had.
Yeah.
We're not getting out of here at 10:30.
Yeah.
Now we're shooting for 11.
I know. It's just crazy, though, that how much he could change an ending like that, because you never saw anyone come out of an attitude adjustment like that and go right into a super kick. And also, how exhausted they had to be. They put everything into that WrestleMania match to come back out and have the match of the year on Raw the next day. That's just insane. So, another match of the year, 2008, against Ric Flair at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 24.
Yes.
And then probably 2009, 2010, 25, 26.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ric Flair.
Was it both of those, though? Did he
that?
get 25 and 26, 2009, 2010?
Yes, 2009, 2010, yep.
Undertaker?
Yep. Undertaker and Undertaker. Undertaker winning both of those, of course, too. All to be smashed in his winning of the WrestleManias by Brock Lesnar. I'm still disappointed by that. Don't see why they had to do that. So yeah, just insane. So he had a run from 93 to 96, having all this match of the year, and then once again from 2004 all the way to 2010. It's insane. So yeah, definitely if you think about that, like you said, that Mr. WrestleMania, I'd even say that Mr. Pay-Per-View. I know RVD gets that title every once in a while, but I would definitely think it's more of him though too.
So we're going to watch the end of this match, which is the end of the Raw match with Shawn and John Cena's 2007 Raw. And you can't hear me right now because I want you to hear the TV. So these guys can't hear me. We can only hear each other if we pull our headsets off so that we can hear through the TV. So we'll commentate here.
Ooh. Ric Flair chop.
So this is on Raw 2007 after WrestleMania 23. Or it might have been a few weeks after.
Yeah.
Because Sunday was in Backlash. So this was in the UK.
Yeah. Oh, good old JR.
The chops, man.
Ric Flair chops there.
Here we go. He's going to do his flip over.
Yes.
And he's going to get him right here.
Turned inside out.
Here you go. This is insane. Greatest thing ever.
Boom.
And he just falls right on him. Insane.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite endings. You're just like super kicks him and fall like because you can tell. I mean, my favorite thing is that he gives him the sweet chin music.
Yeah.
And falls right on him like just seamlessly.
Yes.
Because it's just so like perfect that they both sold it. Watch Cena sell the kick first off, and he just falls with him right into the pin. Awesome.
I know.
That's insane. Yeah, that's a really good ending. So that was the day after WrestleMania.
I think it was a few weeks.
That's insane.
Yeah, and that whole when he would flip into the corner like that too, that is a very athletic move. No one was pulling that off before then.
So now we're watching Shawn Michaels championship victories. First one, Saturday night main event, October 27th, 1992. Was my anniversary when I was married. Not 92, 2012, so 30 or 20 years later. Intercontinental Championship, yep. Earl Hebner's the ref.
Oh, man.
So if you want to check this out, WWE Milestones on YouTube, and it's Shawn Michaels championship victories. And so basically he was trying to go for a suplex, fell off the rope.
Yeah, suplex off the top rope.
And he fell on him. You hear Sherry singing the song?
Oh, yeah.
Intercontinental champion.
Yeah. Gosh, it's such The suplex off the top rope is just a common move anymore. So back then,
Hogan's leg drop,
Yeah.
Here we go. In Your House 2, Lumberjacks, July 23rd, 1995. Road Dogg, I remember this. He clipped the wrong guy. Clipped Jarrett, his guy.
Boom.
He's cheering, but Michaels pins, gets the title. Yes.
Oh, man. And Vince announcing it, too.
So this is after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
When he lost to Diesel. He pulled the roadie. Roadie pulled the wrong guy. Double J.
I know.
Jeff Jarrett. This is when Shawn was getting cocky in his career, having some issues. You can see him. It's amazing to see him now as a born-again Christian, how he is. Because he doesn't do this shit at all.
Yeah, well, it's a character he was being at this time, too. So he's being a heel, so...
Yeah, he's being a heel, but he's more of a face. He became a face, but, just things. Tag team titles. Triple header, September 24th, 95.
That's a big dude.
Oh, man. Yokozuna?
Got out Yokozuna. You got Davey Boy Smith. So we've got Diesel and Shawn Michaels trying to get those titles. 1, 2. No.
Oh.
Shawn Michaels off the top with the elbow.
Yes.
Hebner's the referee again.
Earl Hebner's referee every match.
Here we go.
The referee for AEW now.
I am not a nugget.
You can't flush that guy down.
I loved Owen Hart.
I know.
Jim Cornette on the side with the tennis racket. Power bomb.
Oh, man.
He pins Owen.
Jackknife power bomb.
The Click, tag team champs.
Oh, man.
I
I love Diesel's old music. That's so solid.
Kevin Nash.
Shawn Michaels, boy toys.
You know what? I love when WWE had the fake Razor Ramon and fake Kevin Nash.
The Nacho Man. Here we go. Iron Man match. Overtime.
Yes. We talked about
March
this earlier.
31st, 96. WrestleMania 12. Coming for the music.
Tune up the band.
And he gets him good.
Oh,
I mean, he legit kicked him. He's like, fuck you, Brett.
He's smacking his leg as he does it. And
he flips over, bows down. It was his first title win.
Yeah.
First WWE championship.
Don't mean something to him. This is 1996. He's been wrestling for a long time before this. Took him a long time to get to this level.
12 years overall wrestling.
Yeah.
How many years was he in WWE at this point?
He started in
88, 89?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Royal Rumble 97. Gets a camera to hit Psycho Sid, my dad's favorite wrestler. He had one of the greatest themes ever.
Right.
Psycho Sid, that. I'm like, that is crazy. Look, Emmett Smith jersey right there.
Of course.
Emmett. He's got his Texas tights on. The hearts. Who's counting? Is it Hebner again?
Of course it's Hebner.
Is that Jose? See, there's Jose Lothario right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's Hebner.
He's crawling. Still not counting. He's been on the ground forever.
So this is like a 12-second count. Watch the fans go nuts here.
Oh, Psycho Sid kicks out.
Sweet chin music.
Uh-oh.
Good old JR.
And
boom. Take it, Psycho Sid. Count again, Hebner.
It's crazy how many people do the super kicks now.
And it's not even a finishing move anymore.
Oh, yeah.
See, the crowd's going nuts.
It's funny because you don't hear anything about Psycho Sid anymore.
No.
I don't think he's very welcome back at all.
He is.
Is he even in the Hall of
He's
Fame?
been on a few times. No, he hasn't. He should be. I mean, but there's that whole thing stabbing Arn Anderson. You heard that story?
Yes, I have.
Crazy-ass story. We talked about that on a previous show.
Uh-huh.
Jose Lothario there. Good guy. I'm just a sexy boy.
Sexy boy.
I'm not your boy toy.
Oh, toy.
Oh.
Stone Cold.
So here we go. Tag team titles. Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Super kick to British Bulldog. Stone Cold with the pin. Get it. 2. Is it Hebner again? It is Hebner.
He's like every one of these.
Getting beat up. Jim the Anvil, Neidhart, Pillman, both dead. Owen Hart dead. Bulldog dead.
Jesus.
So the 4 other guys are dead. European title. Grand Slam, baby. One night only. This is when they were heels. 97 DX, Triple H and China on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldog passed out.
Figure
See Rick Rude over there? Boo. Fans are pissed. They're throwing shit. Is that Hebner again? Yep.
Yeah. This must be in Europe, I'm taking it.
Yep. Is it Hebner again? Survivor Series. Oh, this is the Montreal Screwjob. Look at this. Okay, Pay attention to this, Jake. You've never seen this. This is the Screwjob when Vince screwed him over. Brett was supposed to win. Watch it. Watch the ref. Watch Brett. Brett never taps. Hebner does this. Ring the bell. He leaves. There's a taxi outside waiting for him to run out of the arena. He's gone. This was he's like Brett's. See, Vince is right there. Brett's like, what the fuck just happened? It's in Canada. Vince is telling people go away. Brett's about to spit on him. The spit's right on him.
In the face.
And then Sean had to act like he didn't know it was happening or that it was supposed to happen. He was supposed to act like it because otherwise he would have had his ass beat. But those three guys right there and two of Vince's guys knew what was going to happen. That's it.
That's insane.
Yeah, he legit screwed over, went against the storyline. JR talked about controversy because he didn't know about it.
That's absolutely insane.
There's blood here. That's why it's in black and white. So this is when Shawn Michaels returned, 2002, when he's going to win the title. Elimination Chamber. Oh, look at that. Got him. Sweet Chin Music when he's got his little boy haircut.
Little boy haircut. Man, he never loses.
Right. But he didn't win many heavyweight titles. We'll see he'll win the tag titles with Triple H later. He'll win them with Cena.
Yeah.
We're going to see those.
So with that screw job that you just showed me, has there been any other things like that happen in wrestling where they've gone against storyline and
they've done it? Redo it, but it was in kayfabe.
Yeah, it was kayfabe. Kayfabe meaning it was a setup, fake, a work. But yeah, so here's where Cena and him become tag champs. So this is right before their WrestleMania match.
Oh,
the black and white once again.
Because there's blood. See? Yep. Black and white.
That's my favorite music.
I think he gives him the chin music.
Yep. Tune it up. Oh, wait. Well, you thought, Gary. He's heartbroken.
You got the tag titles. He wants that heavyweight title. WrestleMania. So Cena was our age at this time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the best. Where he's like, oh, shit. Big Show's like, oh, no. Oh, shit.
He gets all shaky.
Jericho.
Oh! Yeah, he took a bad spot.
Oh, yeah, he bounced his head off of it.
Like that.
Well, he put his hand down, thankfully, to block it, but he hit off the top rope. Big Show didn't throw him far enough. Hit him with the ladder.
Unified Tag Team Championship even here. TLC match. D-Generation X. This is when they brought him back again.
Yeah, this is when he was going to fight. So they win the titles. They lose it to Miz and Big Show.
Okay.
Because Shawn gets pissy because he wants to be. He wanted Taker. Yeah. He wanted to beat Taker.
I like this. Different. They just put a ladder straight up, and Triple H is holding it for him to get up to it. Once again, different take on that match. And they've got it down.
That didn't get pushed down.
Pretty sure that was the last that he won. It has to be because he fought in April and lost to Taker. Because they lose him to Miz Show.
Be better if
he tags. He gets tagged. Like Triple H is getting ready to like power up, and he tags him out, and he tells him to get out, and then he gets rolled. Miz pushes him into Triple H and rolls him up for the win. That's how they lost him. And then he loses to Taker, and that's the last time he fights until him and Triple H win at the whatever it was, Crown Jewel or whatever it was in Saudi Arabia.
I can't believe they did that, cheapening that match, honestly.
So Shawn Michaels is my favorite of all time. And that's it for this. We could look at DX moments. We'll save that for another show. But, Shawn Michaels is my favorite of all time. And we've talked about Mount Rushmores of wrestling. Like, if you had a Mount Rushmore of wrestling, who would be your 4 guys on there?
Ooh, Ric Flair for sure.
Absolutely.
I think Ric Flair's going to be number 1. I want to put Hogan there, but his moveset.
Yeah.
But Stone Cold. Stone Cold and The Rock.
Mm-hmm. Michaels and Flair for me. But you could easily put, based on pop and their importance to wrestling in their years, you could easily put Hogan, Rock, Stone Cold, and probably Cena, honestly, in terms of pop.
Yeah.
He's my number one.
Yeah, he's your number one. Really that's your era.
He's really, him and Taker, when I was watching
Taker could be up there. Taker's important to the business.
Those were my 2 guys.
My all-time favorite wrestler is actually Mick Foley.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can put him up there, though, to those. He's an excellent bump taker.
And then you got Sting. Sting for me was WCW. He's one of my top 5 guys. Jericho. Like my top guys, were I liked Hogan a lot back in the day. I liked him in NWO. Michaels is 1, Jericho's 2, Sting was 3 for me.
Yeah.
You've got Rock, Stone Cold, all that. That was like when I started steering away and I got out of wrestling for a little bit when Stone Cold came around. So I understand he was good, he was big, he's awesome.
Yeah.
But like I was more into Hogan in the early 90s as a kid because I bought into Hulkamania.
Me too. Wow.
I was devastated with the NWO, and then I got into the NWO. I had a Hollywood, Hollywood Rules shirt.
Of course you did.
I had all that shit, and we had the chip, and we could watch pay-per-views all the time.
Right.
I have them all on tape. It was awesome.
Yeah, Jericho is, she is, I think he's so recent. I don't want to give him that recency bias.
Right.
But, just the way he's reinvented himself throughout the years, too.
Dude, you just made the list.
Solid. Yes.
You just made the list. So, on this day in history, we're going to have to go back a little bit. So, let's go back. Let's find a year to go back to. How about Monday Night Raw 2008?
Let's go back into time.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, Batista beat Santino Marella. Miz beat JTG. Jamie Noble and Mickey James beat Katie Lee Burchill and Paul Burchill.
All right. So, more importantly, who was working the merch stand in Minneapolis?
No idea.
The Funk.
Yeah, he probably was. Cody Rhodes, Kane, Manu, and Ted DiBiase Jr. beat CM Punk, Evan Bourne. Kofi, I use that for Santino Marella. He calls him Ted DiBiase. Kofi Kingston and Rey Mastrio. He calls him Rey Mastrio.
Yeah.
Beth Phoenix and Jillian Hall beat Candice Michelle and Kelly Kelly. Charlie Haas beat Deuce. And Shawn Michaels and Triple H beat Chris Jericho and Lance Cade.
Lance Cade. That's a forgotten name.
So let's go back even more. Let's see if there were any pay-per-views here back in the Dizzy. We've got Thursday, Monday. No, not really. So that was pretty much the biggest one. Oh, we did have Nitro in 1997.
There we go.
Let's go to that.
That's when they were on top still, right?
Ultimo Dragon beat Psychosis. Steven Regal beat Hector Garza. DDP beat Buff Bagwell. Rey Mastrio Jr. beat El Caliente. Goldberg beat the Barbarian. Disco Inferno beat Juventud Guerrera.
For the TV title, right?
No title. Jeff Jarrett beat Steve McMichael. Chris Jericho beat Six. Lex Luger beat Wrath. And the Giant beat Kurt Hennig to win the WCW United States title in a 3-minute match.
I like how they called it the Giant, too.
He was the Giant, Paul White.
Uh-huh.
All right. Birthdays on this day. So happy, that would be 49th birthday to Tajiri.
Tajiri, huh?
Awesome.
That's the Japanese invasion. There we go.
Candice LeRae, she is 34.
Was Tajiri part of the group that did the Choppy Choppy?
He might have Choppy and the Weenie. Yeah, that's awesome. And then there were... So Cousin Luke died on this day in 2013. So Cousin Luke, wasn't he one of the... he was... what the hell was he? I got to look back at this.
Cousin Luke means nothing.
Back in the day, yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me either. So anything else on Shawn Michaels?
Gene Pettit, by the way, Cousin Luke.
There we go.
There we go. He's definitely a big time guy. So many good shows, and And I didn't realize how many years straight of having that match of the year type.
Yeah.
Just
insane. Mr. WrestleMania, Mr. Pay-Per-View, match of the year, all the time. What do you got?
Did Shawn Michaels have a show on like MTV or VH1 back in the day?
I don't think so.
No. This is The Miz, maybe?
Miz TV. He was on Real World. So, thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on Twitter at Songs by Wes. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, first and primary sponsor of Over the Line Sports Podcast. Crandall's Quality Lawn Care. Thank you, Sean, 419-704-5471. Thank you to Tim at Verizon, Cassandra at PNC, Steve at Savage & Associates, and Connell at datingtransformation.com. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Give me a little bit of the bubbler.